Hey, welcome to addition of decimals. It'll take just a second for my screen to load up. There are a lot of slides in this deck, so I need to give it time to load. All right. And we're ready to go. So we can use relational rods to add simple decimals. And this slide you can duplicate. And all of these rods over here, courtesy of another teacher, are clones. So you can duplicate this and try your own. But here we show the orange rod representing 1. So this is 1 4/10 plus 1 3/10. Added together, the two orange rods make 2. And the 4/10 and 3/10 become 7/10. So that's a pretty simple one. But I wanted you to take a second and think about the relationship for a question like 45 plus 32 equaling 77. So take a look at this and see if you can spot the relationship that's happening here. And I think understanding this is a great way to sort of understand what we're doing when we're adding with decimals. So another trick is using decomposition, and it's a great way to understand adding decimals. So if we look at this question, which is 3 4/10 plus 7 2/10, we can decompose the 3 and the 7 to get us to our 10. And our 4/10 and 2/10 will get us to our 6/10, which is 10 and 6/10. Here's a trickier one. I'll give you a second to take a look at that. So in black, we've decomposed the 9 and 8 to get us to 17. And the 6/10 and 7/10 add up to 1 3/10, giving us an answer of 18 3/10. Does that make sense to you? So you might want to try a few of those on paper. You can use money to help you add decimals. Once again, this slide, if you duplicate it, all of the coins on the left side are clones. So you can pull up coins and try your own. So here we have 3 decimal 33, or we would say $3.33, and 1 decimal 85, or $1.85. And we added up to $5.18. Now, of course, I've combined these two loons to get another toonie, and I've combined the 4 quarters to get us to another loon to add this up. So there's a bit of consolidation taking place with these coins. Okay, decomposing with decimals to the 100th can be tricky. So I'm going to let you look at these carefully. So here I've color-coded it. So our whole numbers are in black, our tenths are in red, and our hundredths are in blue. And you can see how I've decomposed. We get the 3 and 7, the 4/10 and 2/10, and the 200ths and the 100ths, which becomes 10, 0.6, 0.03, and when combined, we get the answer of 10.63. So can you see now how we can decompose hundredths? Okay, moving on. Here's a little trickier one. So I'll give you a second to take a look at this. So in this case, the second number, 8 7/100, has no digit in the tenths. But we sort of need this placeholder of a 0 here, because really we don't want to make the mistake of adding that 7 to the 6 because there's no number here. So we get 15.75. So this would be equivalent of saying $9.68 plus $8.07 would be $15.75. Okay. Now, once you feel comfortable, you can try the stacking method, but be careful. You have to line up each digit by place value very well. So using the decimal helps, because if you notice, I've got the decimals running in a row so that my tenths stay in a row, my hundredths stay in a row, and my thousandth stays in a row, as well as my ones, tens, and hundreds. And I've color-coded those for you. And that covers the addition of decimals. We're on to subtraction of decimals next. Thanks.